Hello and welcome. Today's video was chosen by the Undecember global Reddit users, and it was a tie when I started this video, so I will be making this video about both subjects. I will be going over tips on how to manage your inventory as a free-to-play user, and where to find and how to get the different kinds of skill runes and linking runes. But before I get to that, I want to start out with just a quick tip about essences and how you can see where they can be found. If you go to either the blacksmith or the mystic and open up the enchant for the blacksmith, whenever you're looking at each of the crafting materials, it tells you the source that you can find them, whether it be dropping from monsters, disassembling at the blacksmith, or vendor. I believe some will say alchemy. Or trade. There's various different sources that you can get them from. Do the same thing at the enchant rune menu over here. Tells you where you can get each of them. So if you're looking for a specific type of currency, you can see if they're droppable or if you have to do a crafting recipe at the blacksmith when you're disenchanting, alchemy, so on and so forth. Now, when going over, I'll start with inventory management. One thing that's helpful is the item compendium. You can store one of every unique. Scrolling through the tabs, any unique, you can store them in here. You can store one of each rune type. Linking runes, your rune stones that you get from the raids, magic or rare, different colors, so on and so forth. Very good place to store. You can pull them out, you can put them back in. They can be leveled, they can be magic, be leveled, doesn't matter, you can put them in here. Each character gets 100 inventory slots. As of, or coming up in the Halloween patch on October 26th, they are increasing this number to 150. Every character you make has their own individual inventory. So every character, 3 if you don't buy any slots, can have 150 after the Halloween patch. So if you're really hurting for extra inventory slots, you can make a new character, get them to the first town, and then you can access the storage and say, this is my character, my second character that I'm just going to store things on. I can just start pulling stuff out and just leave it on that character, and when I need it, I can go back to that character and put it back in storage. You get 2 tabs for free, and they both have 50 slots. What I like to do is I would use one tab for the essences. I would use one tab for essences, and I would use the other tab for alchemy. Because those are the things that are going to fill up your inventory the most. Alchemy also includes things like elements and stuff. I would store those if I didn't keep them on me for leveling. When it comes to the paid storage, the only one I've paid for is the essence. Been the most handy. If I was to buy another one, it would probably be maybe alchemy or the maps or cards, whatever you want to call them. the next thing that really helps with inventory management is going to be in settings, accessibility, and that'll be your loot filter. Anything that you turn off, like say I turned off normal items, the white items, anything you can turn off, you can still pick up manually by just clicking on them on the screen. But I would go through here and anything you feel like you don't want to pick up anymore, add it to the list. Like potions, for example. You don't want to pick up potions anymore, you can do that. At the bottom is an exclusion list. So say, for me, I still want to pick up the highest tier potions. So it's still turned on, but in the exclusion list, you go over to consumables, you can select things that say you don't want to pick up. So I'm picking up only the major HP and the major mana potions. Everything else that is highlighted and over here, it will not pick up. It's a very good to mess around with this and learn the different things you can play with. If you don't want to ever pick up any items under level 50, now you won't. I don't really mess with this stuff. I might later, but right now I just pick up all the things so I can dismantle them for essences for crafting. I do select skill runes now that my compendium is full of all the ones that can drop. I did select 4 because if you pick up skill runes with 4 slots or above and dismantle them at the blacksmith, it does give you the linking the birth essence, the one that changes the slots. As for the rest, that's about everything that you can do with inventory management. The only things I keep on me, I usually don't keep any runes. I just keep, my potions, identification scrolls, return scrolls, and resurrection scrolls. And then I keep these because I was tired of putting them in my inventory or my storage, or they take up too much space. And then I don't have anywhere else to put these. Too many of them. One more thing though, is speaking of runes, you can use this as storage too. If you just wanted to stick this over here and not use it, you could do that. You can also store 3 of these up here, which when you get them, you should equip them anyways, even if just to save space. Next, I'll go over all the how to find all the runes. Now that you know where you can get them, some of them can't drop. Any blue skill and above cannot drop. So from here up, you cannot drop these on the ground. A fast way to see where you can get everything is this filter menu right here. Click on the filter, turn off select all. You click shop or drop or whatever, it'll show you all the ones that can drop. Turn on shop, it'll show you all the ones you can buy, which is usually the same as all the ones that drop. Speaking of shop, at Act 5, Act 6 and beyond, the shop has all of the buyable skill runes and link runes. The next way you can receive these skills is with synthesis. That's how you get some that are synthesis only, which there's a few white ones that are synthesis only. just one per color. And there's a lot more linking ones that are synthesis only. This is the main thing people are trying to get, is the linking runes. Trying to get the white ones. Or some blue ones. And to do that, you'd have to use alchemy at the synthesis menu. The synthesis for alchemy for the skill runes is on the second page, synthesis. Skill runes, link runes. The type or color you put in is the color you get out. And if you read the top, it says, can obtain special skill runes. Special skill runes are the ones that don't drop or you cannot buy. This is the only way to get them other than certain methods later on. Now, once you go and you're trying to get the magic skill runes that are synthesis only, after 15 tries and you still have not got the skill rune that you're looking for, you get this pity chest. If you look at the magnifying glass, it shows you that you can choose one from the above list. This is all of the magic synthesis skill runes. So after 15 tries, you're guaranteed to get the magic skill rune you were looking for. Same with linking runes. This is not the same counter as the other one. They have their independent counter, so this could say 7 out of 15, and this could be at 2 out of 15. They're not. They don't share. There's also the rare version, or yellow. Same thing, but it only requires you to do this 5 times, and then it will give you a guarantee. Now you might be wondering, how am I going to fill in all 3 slots 15 times? How do I constantly upgrade these skill runes? Well, you would need these right here for skill runes, the upgrade essence. They can be dropped as early as Act 2, as far as I know. I haven't seen one earlier. You can get them from the blacksmith for doing a certain disassemble recipe, or the ore vendor. And that's the same with the link upgrade runes. You go to the ore vendor, you won't be able to buy them until you start in-game, because they require these gemstones of merit. But then once you have those, you can buy the upgrade ones for magic, and also the upgrade ones for rare. At the disassembly, you go to the rune tab, you scroll down. For link runes, if you dismantle a rune of level 16 or above, you start getting the link upgrade rune pieces. At 21 or above, you start getting the rare upgrade pieces. And 26 or above, you get more pieces. Same recipe for also 30, you get the legendary upgrade pieces. The same thing for the skill magic upgrade essence. 16, 21, 26, 30. Another place that you can get some of these skills or link runes is guild only. The only place you can get them is the guild. Just double check that. Seal of defense. Yes, okay, so it's guild only. In that case, which means you'd have to join a guild, which you can do at level 20 in Act 2 by talking to the guild manager. Once you talk to her for the first time, she will have 2 pop-ups. One says create a guild. One says join a guild. The guild level determines some of the things in the shop, and your grade level determines some of the things you can buy in the shop. To increase both the guild level and your grade level, you do that through donating. Every day you can donate a max amount per category. As your grade levels up, you can donate more. And every time you donate, you receive varying amounts of coins and then XP. I guess this is probably your, how you level up is probably your grade XP. I don't know. But depending on which thing you choose to donate, like if you donate rubies, you get a different amount than if I was to donate the maximum amount of gold. You might get more XP, you might get more coins. The guild tokens give the most reward, but it's also the smallest number. And you can't find guild tokens until later on in the campaign. Seen them as early as Act 6, I believe. Maybe it was Act 9, 6 or 9. But to get those guild-specific runes, you'd have to go to the guild hideout. Once you've donated so much and got enough guild tokens, guild coins, whatever they're called, you can go to the shop. The shop has 4 tabs. The tab with skills or skill-related things is the second tab. This tab is also a way to buy unstable link runes, which are only used as an ingredient at the alchemy table to try to get those synthesis only runes. To get the guild specific runes, you have to buy this chest, which can give you any of the guild specific runes. It can give you any rarity or grade of these unstable runes, normal, magic, rare. So I usually spend all of my tokens or coins buying these, basically gambling. As for any other runes or skills, I believe that would be how you get all of them. I don't think there's any chaos mission reward. That's what you get from doing rare cards or dungeons, whatever you want to call them. It has these special mission rewards. You complete the mission or whatever it wants you to do, and you get these special chests. One of the chests, see if I have one. I don't have one. One of them is called Rune Special Chest or something about runes. And that one can give you any of the normal white skills. So instead of spamming your normal white ones, you're getting unlucky like some people, because this is a 50-50, because, well, I guess there's 3. There's also this one. But there's such a small amount of the white skills as composed to the magic skills. There's a lot more, but there's only 3 of the white ones. Some people get unlucky and it keeps getting the other ones. This is another way of getting these. Is from these special chest rewards at Chaos Dungeons. But you can go through and you can see, are there any that are unique drop dungeons only? Doesn't look like it. As far as I know, you can get the ones that drop or shop. There's none as a raid reward. So there's only the drop and shop, they're the same. You can get synthesis, which is the most annoying one to get. You can get guild, which is basically RNG, but they're more of a priest item rarity. And then you can also get the white synthesis ones from Chaos Mission rewards. If I forgot anything, as always, I will pin it in the comment below. If you know of anything that I may have missed, please comment it below for others. Otherwise, you can give a like or a subscribe. That'd be very appreciated. And maybe you can catch me streaming on Twitch. Thank you for watching.